Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at why they can't take their eyes off you. So we have 3 piles to choose from. Keep your person in mind when picking a pile. So for pile number 1, we have the Amethyst crystal with the Moon Dust Tarot. For pile 2, we have Rose Quartz with the Mythos Tarot. And then for pile 3, we have Larimar with the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever one you are most drawn to. So hopefully by now you have picked a pile. If not, you can pause the video. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose this Amethyst crystal and the Moon Dust Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at why they can't take their eyes off you. For the person on your mind, please be aware that this is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you like tarot content and if you want to stay up to date with what I post daily, you're more than welcome to hit the subscribe button. Also, I do have a limited amount of space for personal readings available this month, so if you'd like to book with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. So let's get your tarot cards and see what comes out for you in terms of the person on your mind. So keep the person in mind while I shuffle the cards. So spirit guides of pile number 1. Spirit guides of pile number 1. Why they can't take their eyes off pile number 1 for the person on their mind. Why they can't take their eyes off pile number 1 for the person on their mind. So we have the Knight of Swords showing up first. We have the High Priestess. We have the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So as I'm in the energy of your pile, I'm hearing the song Your Lips, My Lips, Apocalypse. I think it's Apocalypse by Cigarettes After Sex. So you may want to listen to that song if you feel called to. Maybe there's something about this person almost like staring at you, wanting to kiss you, since that song suggests that. Sort of like wanting to be with you until the end, forever. I do feel that type of energy within this pile, and I'm also clairvoyantly seeing a wedding ring, engagement ring, something along those lines. So maybe this person feels like they have already committed to you in some way, regardless of your actual status of the relationship. So if you're already married, maybe this can resonate with you, but you don't have to be married to resonate with this. Maybe this person just sees you as somebody they want to commit themselves to for the rest of their life. And maybe they just see themselves being with you for the rest of their life and committing their love to you until the end. And there's just something about the disbelief of, I found my person. When you are in a dream or in a very surreal like energy and you're like, is this really real? I want to pinch myself. I'm seeing that type of energy in a vision. So this person obviously feels like it is very surreal to be in your presence. They feel like it's surreal that they found the person of their dreams, I am hearing. So if you don't relate to this, if you feel like your person's not that serious about you, then either they haven't expressed how serious they are about you, or this is the wrong pile for you. But I definitely feel this person being very serious about you, pile number 1. So with the High Priestess here in the Amethyst crystal that you chose, there's something about this person finding you quite dreamy. It is like a dream to look at you. And there's something about this person also feeling this deep intuitive connection to you, because amethyst is a crystal that helps us connect to the higher realms and our intuition, and the high priestess is a card of intuition. So you and this person, Queen of Swords, the high priestess, this to me reads as a telepathic connection. Like sometimes we don't even have to say words to each other. We just get each other. We just understand what the other person's thinking without even saying it. So maybe you and this person can look at each other and just tell what the other person's thinking or feeling. And maybe this person sometimes tries to look at you and sort of like, what's the word? Read you in a way where they're trying to read how you're feeling, if you're okay in the moment, not from a place of bad intentions, but let's just say you're having a bad day and you look a little bit sad. It's like they're trying to sort of read you to see, oh, is this person really sad, or is it just in my head? So that they can cheer you up. You know what I mean? Just like that as an example. So this person often sort of studies your behavior, not from a ulterior motive or manipulation. That's not what I'm seeing, but like because this person wants to take care of you, they want to make sure you're okay. They want to make sure you're emotionally okay. So I see this person sort of studying you at times, even when you go out together, or let's just say you go out to a family event or something like that, or you go out with their friends. It's like they're kind of looking at you and your facial expressions and your body language to see if you're okay, even when you're around other people. So they can't take their eyes off of you. One reason because they want to be protective over you and support you emotionally. And another reason why is because, you know, sometimes when you're in social settings, they'll look at you and try to think, is this person thinking what I'm thinking? Kind of energy. Or yeah, that's kind of what I feel there. But then also sometimes they look at you and it just feels like you two connect to each other by, so you know how they say the eyes are the windows to the soul? I'm seeing something like that. So sometimes this person will look into your eyes and sort of like connect to you emotionally by looking into your eyes. And I don't think they do it consciously, but they feel more connected to you when they do. I do also feel like this person can't take their eyes off you because they want to continuously keep on chatting with you. To me, this feels like the type of connection where you two can just talk for hours, or that type of energy where you two just understand each other mentally. Maybe your minds work in similar ways. And the reason why they can't take their eyes off you, even when you're speaking, is because they keep wanting to see your facial expressions when you're talking, to see what you're feeling, what when you're saying a certain thing. They keep wanting to sort of like understand you deeply by reading into every certain facial expression you have, if that makes sense, and listening clearly to what you're saying so that they can get to know you better with the Page of Pentacles. And the thing is, even when you're in a relationship for 10 plus years, you're still getting to know a person, because as humans, we're always constantly evolving and changing. So you're constantly getting to know different parts of a person. And even when you've been with someone for so long, you still uncover new traits about them that you never saw before. So I do think this person takes interest in learning about you and getting to know you, which is a sign that they actually do genuinely care about you. It's a sign that they do genuinely have a love for you because they want to know about the little things about your day. Also, when they're staring at you and you're like talking, sometimes they get a little bit distracted by your beauty, but they genuinely also want to hear what you're saying, hear about your day, your opinions on certain things. So this person cares about what you think and about your opinions of things. And I hope you get what I mean, but that's something coming through, and that's why they can't take their eyes off you, because they constantly want to learn more about you when you speak. For some of you, this person might be more of a listener than a speaker, and you're more the speaker. And for others of you, if you don't relate to being so chatty with your lover or with the person on your mind, there's just something about being okay, even in awkward silences. Like, it's not that it's awkward, but like, let's just say you can sit with your person and just be in silence and not feel the need to talk, but just speak when necessary. I also feel that energy for some of you. But for most of you, I feel the chatty energy. Okay, like where this person constantly wants to communicate with you and talk to you. Um, and with the Ten of Wands here, even like when they're tired or they've had a long day, they still want to be in your presence. And when they are tired or they've had a long day or they're just feeling really run down by everything they're responsible for, they still feel responsible for taking care of you in some way, or still listening to you and taking interest in what you're saying and being around you in some way. So that's what I see with the Ten of Wands. Also, this person does realize that relationships do sometimes have their own set of hardships and challenges to get through. And there's something about this person. Ten of Wands, if I'm not mistaken, is Saturn energy. This person wants to get to know your perspective whenever you go through challenges together in your connection. They want to hear your perspective. They want to see where you're at, what page you're at, if you're on the same page. They want to hear what you're feeling, and communicate with you and have those hard conversations with you to build more intimacy between the two of you and trust. So I am seeing they can't take their eyes off you when you are having difficult conversations because they really want to take in everything you're saying. So I'd say as I'm in this person's energy, they really care about you. Do you know what Spirit is showing me? When you're playing a really interesting game or you're watching a really interesting movie and you can't take your eyes off the game or the movie because you're just in suspense and you're wanting to hear what's next. So maybe this person actually definitely finds you quite interesting to listen to talk to be around. So then they can't take their eyes off you because they're kind of intrigued, in suspense of what you're going to say next. So I am feeling like communication is an important aspect of your connection. Sometimes you may feel like your communication styles need some work or need some focus on working on together. But I do think communication is something that helps both of you bond in some way. That's what I'm seeing. Also, this person just wants to be with you all the time. Not necessarily all the time, but most of the time. I feel like this person misses you when you're not together. And so when you are together, again, it's like they just want to take in all your presence. So they keep wanting to stare at you and they can't take their eyes off you. Also, again, this person's very protective over you. I feel that protective energy again. And they just want to move towards you with the Knights of Swords and not like give up on the connection, even when things get hard. So next we have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, Ten of Wands. Definitely some challenges in this connection, but they're happy with taking on those challenges if it means getting to be with you and getting the result of a good connection with you. And the interesting thing is, I said I saw a wedding ring, engagement ring, something along those lines. We have the Four of Wands at the back of the deck, and that to me is a card of marriage and commitment. So even if you're not married to this person, maybe they see you as wifey, husband material, marriage material in some way, whatever you resonate with. Maybe they see themselves committing to you for the rest of their life. So that is definitely a confirmation, even if they haven't said that to you yet. And if you're still in the new stages of your connection, but you feel this deep spiritual connection to this person, like I have mentioned, then this could definitely be your pile. But maybe this person has this as an end game goal where that's what they want in the future. But I guess they'll still see if your relationship progresses to become that. So, spirit guides of pile number ones, why they can't take their eyes off pile number one. We have the Three of Pentacles. I even feel like how I said in group settings, it's like they still want to keep their eyes on you. So let's say you are hanging out with family or friends, whatever it is, or just in group settings, It's like this person still wants to keep their eyes on you, still pay attention to you, even in group settings, and also be protective over you to make sure no one else is like saying anything mean to you or being another way to you with the Seven of Swords. So again, it feels like a protective energy. It keeps coming up. And we have the Two of Pentacles. To me, this person sometimes feels like they want to cling on to you and hold on to you so tight and be around you a lot of the time. I know this person probably knows it's not healthy to be like codependent to your partner with Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, but to me, this person feels like they want more of a balanced, healthy relationship, but sometimes they feel like they want to cling to you because it almost feels like they see you as their favorite person, like amongst everyone in their life. They see you as their favorite person, and it almost feels like we're two peas in a pod. We go everywhere together. Like, if you invite me here, we're going together, like that kind of vibe. But then sometimes this person realizes that sometimes healthy relationships do need its own space and individuality, if you get what I mean. But then this person also sometimes feels like clinging on to you all the time because even if they don't show it or express it, they just feel that way to you because they want to spend all their time with you. Like I said, they think of you as their favorite person. Um, and they just genuinely enjoy time spent with you. They genuinely enjoy being around you. The sun is popping out. They have so much fun in your presence, and they also feel like they have a strong friendship with you. So then along with this deep spiritual connection and strong friendship, it's like they just genuinely enjoy your presence and want to be around you all the time. And then that's why they can't take their eyes off of you. So I feel like for the last few minutes of the reading, I think I'm going to get some oracle cards. So why they can't take their eyes off pile number 1. So we have Red Jasper, Etman Star, and Conviction. The one thing this person likes about you is the fact that you two call each other out on things when the one person is wrong in a healthy and kind way. And there's something about this person seeing that, sometimes we aren't perfect as humans. We make mistakes. We don't always maybe communicate in the best ways, especially when we get triggered or when something happens. Sometimes we have the tendency to get defensive and want to defend ourselves when our partner or the person we love tells us we're doing this wrong. But this person loves this about you because you hold them accountable and you both can have certain boundaries in your connection that help the connection become healthier, that help both of you look within and see, okay, I did this wrong, I'm sorry. And for a lot of relationships, one hard thing I see a lot, even with me, is taking accountability and saying, sorry, I was wrong. Because the truth is, we're not always right all the time. It's impossible to be right all the time. So you kind of hold up a mirror to this person and say, this is not okay. I won't accept this. And this person loves the fact that, they get to protect you in other settings, but then you also are protective and respectful of yourself where you speak up for yourself when needed. And it brings a sense of healthier communication to your connection. Why they can't take their eyes off pile number 1. We have Opal with North Node and expansion. Because you two hold each other accountable and have your hard conversations, it is something where you have to get outside of your comfort zone to do that. It's not easy to do these things to build a healthy relationship. But the North Node is about getting outside of our comfort zone to grow, to expand into the destined version of ourselves. This person feels as though you are helping them expand into the destined version of themselves. You are helping them become their ideal version of self they want to become. Because, like I said, as humans, no one's perfect. We're all not perfect. We all make mistakes. But where we learn is through those mistakes, and we can then better ourselves and expand. So you sometimes your connection where you two hold each other accountable and speak up for things like this and have those difficult conversations. It's not easy, but it's helping both of you grow and understand each other better and build a healthier, more stable connection that will last in the future. Okay. So this is why they can't take their eyes off of you, because they feel like you're helping them change in a way. And that is a very beautiful, precious gift I'm hearing, because you're not just offering love to this person, but you're helping them grow. And that is a beautiful thing. My words can't even explain how beautiful it is. We have air element with lace agate and adaptability in reverse. I think this person is seeing that sometimes we need to be able to change and compromise in our connections, change certain habits, the way we deal with certain things that aren't the best for the person we love, so that we can actually heal the connection and not just let certain issues continue happening, if you get what I mean. So it's not about changing our personalities and changing ourselves to please our partner or to please the people around us, but just realizing that sometimes we have to compromise for our relationship. So I think this person is seeing that and growing and becoming more open to change and becoming more open-minded as they're in this relationship with you, and that they are very grateful for. So there's something about that again with this message. I think all these cards kind of tie together, these three cards of what I mentioned now. That is the reason why they can't take their eyes off you. Like I said, you help them grow into the person they want to become. So they're very grateful for that. So I really hope this reading resonated with you, pile number 1. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 2s. If you chose this rose quartz crystal in the Mythos Tower, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at why they can't take their eyes off of you for the person on your mind. Please be aware that this is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you like tarot content and if you want to stay up to date with what I post daily, you're more than welcome to hit the subscribe button. Also, I do have a limited amount of space for personal readings this month. Almost fully booked. It's nearing the end of the month. So if you'd like to book with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. So we're starting off your reading at 11:33 on the clock. That may be a significant angel number for some of you, or that may just be an angel number with a message in it. If you go on Google, if you're interested in searching it. So let's see what cards come up for you. We're going to use a mixture of tarot and oracle cards. Towards the end, we'll get your oracle cards. So Spirit guides of pile number 2s. Spirit guides of pile number 2s. Keep your person in mind while I shuffle. So we have the Three of Swords showing up first. Why they can't take their eyes off pile 2. Why they can't take their eyes off pile 2. The Three of Cups. I see the Nine of Swords. The Seven of Wands. The Fool. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so what I am sensing here from this person immediately, Three of Swords, Three of Cups, Nine of Swords, to me this reads as this person maybe has some betrayal traumas. I don't know if this person has been cheated on in the past, and if you don't relate to that, then this is probably not your pile. Very specific energy I'm reading here. But if it's not like that, then maybe they had fake friends in the past, people they couldn't rely on, because Three of Cups to me, sometimes, depending on the context of the other cards, can represent third-party connections. So, and the Three of Swords is heartbreak. So that's why I'm saying, I don't know if this person was cheated on in the past and now they're worried about being betrayed again with the Nine of Swords, but I feel sometimes this person looks at you and they're sort of worrying about, being betrayed and being heartbroken and just like having their heart sort of ripped out of their chest, because to me it sort of feels like this person is very emotionally invested in you, very emotionally attached to you, and there's something about certain fears coming up in their mind around heartbreak, around being betrayed, around things like that, because they're giving their whole heart to you. Though what I will say about this person, they are feeling as though you are very different from the people they have encountered or dated in the past. We do have the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, which to me reads as you're very different in personality and values to the people they were once surrounded to or once dated. So when they look at your qualities and traits, they feel quite optimistic with the Page of Wands about trusting you. And I think with the Seven of Wands, sometimes this person has a little bit of a guard up, but then they try to find a new way of looking at things with the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool. They try to change their perception of love and heartbreak and all of that. So the reason why this is coming up, I'm not going off topic, but I see this person sort of looking at you and they can't keep their eyes off of you at first because maybe they're trying to look at you and figure out, is this person trustworthy? Can I open up to them? And then some part of them almost wants to keep their guard up in case, what if I get hurt? And don't take this personally because this person has certain wounds around their heart that prevent them from opening it up, and that is a protective mechanism to prevent us from getting heartbroken again. So their heart has put up these walls to prevent heartbreak again, but there's something about them looking at you and sort of seeing that you're very different from people they've encountered in the past. They look at you and they feel a sense of softness and a sense of I'm hearing that song Safe in Your Arms by Cleo Soul. So this person feels safe in your presence. This person feels secure in your connection, like you've never given them any reason to not trust you. This person feels as though you are someone they can open their heart up to. And so I see them trying to look at things in a different perspective. Like maybe I can let my guard down a little bit while they're looking at you and staring at you, and that's why they can't take their eyes off you. Like maybe I can let my guard down a little bit and open up my heart a little bit to this person and be a little bit more vulnerable and not run away from this love that I want to experience, because if I run away from it, I will never experience it. What good is running away out of fear? Because if we don't try, we will never know what happens. So I kind of see this person making a decision mentally while they're looking at you. I don't know if this is recent or if this happens a lot where they sort of have to reaffirm to themselves, like I'm in their energy, that's why I said myself. They have to sort of reaffirm to themselves, I can trust this person. So I don't know if it happens a lot or if this is something recently of why they couldn't take their eyes off you recently, but with the Fool, it's like they're trying to sort of take a leap of faith and just trust in the unknown. Even though they don't know what's going to happen next in your connection, they want to take this leap of faith with you because they do want a new beginning of love where they no longer have to fear love, where they no longer have to fear heartbreak. And it's not that they necessarily fear love, they fear giving their heart to someone and it being crushed. So for them, I think they're learning to trust again, and a certain transformation is taking place. A certain healing is taking place within their heart chakra due to the love you're giving them, where you make them feel safe and secure, like they can trust you. So if you resonate with this, I think this person has a lot of trust issues, and something about you being there showing them that there are people out there you can trust, that there are people that have good intentions towards you, that will love you with no ulterior motive or with no bad intention. I think you are sort of bringing a healing to this person's heart. Something they are maybe meant to experience in this lifetime with the Wheel of Fortune, a heart healing. So maybe you are that angel in disguise, sort of bringing a healing to this person's heart, whether you realize it or not. And maybe this person feels that heart healing whenever they're around you, whenever they experience your love, whenever they hold you. There's just something about that happening. Spirit is taking me back to a certain memory I had of myself when I experienced this kind of heart healing with my current partner. I'm not going to go too much into detail because this reading's not about me, but I sort of felt my heart being put back together in from pieces to wholeness, and it felt like such a healing, beautiful experience where I was crying tears of joy because he was treating me way different to what people in my past was treating me. And I felt the heart healing happen in my heart chakra, and I was just crying tears of joy. It was a very beautiful, vulnerable experience I had with him. And Spirit is just showing me the memory of that to show this person is going through a similar heart healing experience with you, where they're opening up their heart to you, allowing themselves to be vulnerable. It's not easy for this person because some part of their fear and protective mechanism, every time they open up, tells them, close back up, distance yourself, push this person away, run away from this so that you don't get hurt. But then another part of them tells them, no, I want to experience this. So that's what I see here immediately. I do feel like this person can't take their eyes off of you because they feel like they want to experience what life has to offer with you. They feel like they want to experience life without any fear and just let their guard down and feel safe and secure within their body. And somehow you bring that feeling to them, so now they know what it feels like. And there's something about them wanting to experience a beautiful life with you, a beautiful new beginning with you where they can fully trust and open up their heart and experience the joy in the moment without overthinking too much, where it just kills the joy. I don't know if you've ever overthought so much to the point where you just kill your own joy. This person is trying to stop doing that because they feel so much joy in your connection, but then sometimes overthinking just, I don't know what to even say, but there's just something about this person. They can't take their eyes off of you because you are that one person they prayed for. You are that one person they sort of wanted, wished for, a trustworthy person, someone they can rely on, someone they can count on. And almost like with the Wheel of Fortune, I always see this in love readings as someone thinking, maybe this is meant to be, maybe I'm meant to be with you, maybe it's like we're fated to be together, maybe we were meant to encounter each other in this lifetime, come together in this lifetime. That's what I see with the Wheel of Fortune. So this person is feeling like, how is it that you match up to everything I've wanted? This must be fate. This must be a blessing. So I see this person thinking that as they are looking at you, and that's why they can't take their eyes off of you because of the pure shock that they have someone as good-hearted as you. You know what I mean? So let's see what else comes up for you. I know in the past, I think my readings go through different eras because I think it just depends on who watches. So I know in the past, a lot of Pile 2's love readings was like this, where I would always read on someone that had trust issues, and it stopped for a while, and now it's back here. So I don't know if I'm reading on the same people that watch me a lot or what's going on, but yeah. So Spirit Guides of Pile 2, why they can't take their eyes off of Pile 2. We have the Page of Pentacles and we have the Eight of Swords. I think this person, I think a lot of what's coming through today may be what's going on within them currently, within their healing journey. And I don't think this is all the reasons of why they can't take their eyes off of you, but this is the one that Spirit is choosing to focus on today. So I'm sure there are many more reasons why they can't take their eyes off of you, but this is what Spirit wants to put their focus on so that you can see into this person's healing journey, so that you can see into what's happening energetically for them behind the scenes. So I feel this person being someone that loves deeply, but due to their heartbreak and pain and the betrayals of the past, look at the Ten of Swords, all the knives in her back. I feel like this person's been just betrayed by many people in their life. And at some point in their life, they thought, like, well, who can I trust if the people I loved so much have hurt me the most? And maybe this also has to do with this person's childhood with the Page of Pentacles, because the pages in tarot sometimes represent the inner child, to me at least. So I don't know if some inner child healing is happening right now with this person internally. But I see that recently it's like they shut off their emotions when it comes to dating, love, relationships in general, not just dating. They try to sort of shut off their emotions towards the person and not feel as attached emotionally to a person. But with you, it sort of feels like, when you do those trust exercises and you just fall and you let the person catch you, I see this person almost just falling and you catching them and them trusting that they can fall for you. I see them trusting that they can feel all these deeper feelings towards you without running away from it or pushing it down and saying, I can't feel this because what if I get hurt? So we have King of Cups, Ten of Cups, and that's what I see with these card combinations. I think this person wants to experience a beautiful romance with you. They always feel optimistic in your presence. You somehow just brighten their day with your smile, with your laughter, with your jokes. I don't know if you have inside jokes with this person. There's something about that coming through. You somehow just brighten their day just with your presence alone. And that's also why they can't take their eyes off you. They feel like you're so cute and adorable. And there's just something about a cuteness overload I'm hearing where they can't take their eyes off of you, because what Spirit is making me feel is, when grannies kind of like go up to their grandchildren and they squeeze their cheeks because they're so cute. Spirit is showing me that, and Spirit is showing me moments I had with my dog from my parents' house where I just felt like she has that cuteness overload. So that's what Spirit is showing me clairvoyantly. It's like this person just feels like you're so cute and adorable that they don't even know what to do with their emotions, and that's why they can't take their eyes off of you. I feel like this person likes to be playful with you, likes to be lighthearted with you. It really brightens up their day. I'm even seeing like play fighting, tickling, something like that coming through. And I do think this person wants to be more open with their emotions and vulnerable with what they're feeling towards you. And sometimes they can't take their eyes off of you because they're thinking, should I tell this person, what I'm feeling, what's on my mind? Do they want to hear that? How do I say that? And then they're kind of thinking, what words do I even say? How do I describe what I'm feeling? So I see something about that too. I'm going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards now, and let's see what comes up there. So Spirit is showing me, the fairy tale princesses dancing with their prince and like those fairy tale movies where you see the beautiful love. And we always think that type of love only exists in movies. It's like this person feels as though they're experiencing that type of love that only exists in movies with you, like that sort of dream, like fairy tale kind of love, with you. Quite interesting. That's actually cute. That's really, really cute. This is gonna make me cry tears of joy. This is cute. Let's see what comes up. So we have Herkimer Diamond with Earth Star Chakra and Alignment. We have Sunstone, Sacral Chakra and Deep Knowing. And we have Rose Quartz, Venus and Empathy. So I think that you and this person support each other emotionally, or at least you show to this person you support them, that you're there for them, that you have empathy for what they've been through. Like you're very understanding of their emotions and the sort of things they've been through, and they've never had anybody be so empathetic towards them. They've never had anybody be like supportive towards their emotions and tell them, I'm here for you. I'll listen to you if you have something you'd like to talk about emotionally, you know what I mean? So there's something about this person feeling even more safe in your presence because they know they can count on you and rely on you, and they want to do the same in return for you whenever you're having a bad day or just feeling down. They want to be there for you. Excuse me. So with Venus, the reason why they can't take their eyes off of you and the sacral chakra, they perceive you as very beautiful. Venus is the planet of beauty, but also love and romance. The sacral chakra is a chakra of sexuality, but it's also a chakra of emotion. So what I see with these two card combinations in general is this person finds you very sexy, very beautiful, very physically attractive. They may even think you're the most beautiful person in the whole world or most handsome person in the whole world. The only person they have eyes for. They think you're so sexy, and you have a very um sort of aesthetically pleasing type of look. Maybe you even have a great fashion style. So let's say you're getting ready and you guys are going out somewhere. They just can't take their eyes off of you because your beauty and your handsomeness is so breathtaking. So there's something about that coming through, but also the love they feel for you in their heart, the amount of deep emotions they feel for you. It's like they can't take their eyes off of you because they're sort of immersed in that feeling towards you of love and romance. And I love that the card has rose quartz and you chose a rose quartz crystal. So cool, because I was drawn to that crystal for your pile. I had no idea why. And with the Herkimer diamond alignment, Earth Star chakra, I think you were meant to come into this person's reality to help show them a secure type of love. I think this person has been through a lot in life, and like we know that saying, the diamond doesn't become the diamond without pressure. So I think it's part of what this person is sort of like meant to transform into. It's like they've been through a lot of pressure in their life, but they're going to turn into a diamond, and they're going to come into alignment with the things they desire. So I think that you are maybe a catalyst to this person's transformation by showing them a healthy, secure perspective of love. And that is why they can't take their eyes off of you, because they feel like they've come into alignment with the love they truly desire through you. And you're also helping them become the person they want to become, the person they're like wanting to grow into. That also came up in pile 1 towards the end, if you were drawn. Yeah, but this is what I have for you. And with deep knowing, I think this person just knows internally, like, I want to be with this person. I can trust this person. I want to open up my heart to this person. Like I said, it feels meant to be. And there's just that deep internal knowing, that intuitive knowing of, I want to pursue this. So this is what I have for you. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pal number 3s. If you chose this Larimar crystal and the Dreams of Gaia tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at why they can't take their eyes off of you for the person on your mind. Please be aware that this is a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you enjoyed tarot content and if you want to stay up to date with what I post daily, you're more than welcome to hit the subscribe button. I do also have a limited amount of space for personal readings this month. It's almost the end of the month, so almost fully booked. So if you'd like to book with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. So let's go ahead and see what's showing up in your cards. So spirit guides of pile number 3s. Spirit guides of pile number 3s. So keep your person in mind while I shuffle how the person is feeling, why they can't take their eyes off of pile 3. Why they can't take their eyes off pile 3. So we have the 10 of Wands. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the 4 of Swords. We have the 10 of Pentacles. And we have Wisdom. So Spirit is showing me a bunch of visions all at once. So just give me a moment to tell you everything I'm seeing because Spirit is kind of like bombarding me with so many visions at once. So firstly, I'm seeing the vision from Clueless when she gets all dressed up and she goes down the stairs, and the guy that eventually becomes her boyfriend in that storyline, he kind of just looks at her like, wow. So, Spirit is showing me that this person can't take their eyes off of you. Like, when you get dressed up and you feel all beautiful or handsome and you just get dressed up all nice, it's like they can't take their eyes off of you because you're so wow. But also, just when you're just naturally you, when you're not dressed up or you're just comfortable in your own clothes. There's something about this person still finding you appealing to them, still finding you attractive, and you still have that wow factor even when you are natural or like not dressed up so much. You get what I mean? So, Spirit is showing me that firstly. Another thing Spirit is showing me is you may be that type of person that takes long to get ready, especially for the women watching this pile. It's like, I think this came up in another reading, but I said something along the lines of a masterpiece can't be rushed, art can't be rushed. It's like when you're getting ready, putting on your makeup, getting dressed up, whatever you resonate with, you really want to make yourself look good. Not just for this person, you want to feel good yourself when you look in the mirror. You want to feel confident. And also, it's fun for you to get ready and get dressed up. I feel like you're that type of person that finds fun in your own self-expression and putting fashion pieces together or getting dressed up in some way. So there's something about this person enjoying you, seeing yourself have fun, seeing you have fun, getting all dressed up. They enjoy seeing you feeling all confident in yourself. I'm even seeing someone that listens to music and sings while they get ready because I just see you enjoying yourself while you are getting ready, and you can't rush that process because that also, let's say you go out on a dinner date or something like that, even though maybe you are a few minutes late, if they're not rushing the process, you're able to have fun and enjoy your time getting all prepped up for that dinner date. And then when you go on that dinner date, you're actually in this very bubbly, vibrant mood, and they enjoy seeing that. So to them, that precious time that is wasted doesn't matter because they get to see you being happy and you enjoying yourself. So there's something about this person not wanting to rush you when you are getting ready. And if they are usually the type of person that rushes you when you get ready, maybe they're starting to see that, I shouldn't rush them. Okay, so that's what I see. Another vision I saw that Spirit showed me in the beginning was, when you brush your teeth and then you have a little bit of toothpaste on the side of your mouth or something like that. I think I'm not trying to say this person notices little things like that, but what I am trying to say is, sometimes when you are going out in public and you don't realize, like, maybe there's food stuck between your teeth or there's a bit of toothpaste on your clothes or on the side of your lips. It's like this person will go and fix those things for you so that you don't have to feel like, oh, why didn't anybody tell me? You know what I mean? And feel embarrassed. So it's not that this person notices little embarrassing things or little things like that, but what I am saying is this person almost wants you to feel like confident in yourself going out. So they're going to show you when little things are sort of out of place or a little hair is out of place. They'll fix it for you so that you can feel good about yourself and not feel like, why didn't anybody tell me this was out of place? Do you get what I mean? So again, it's not like them nitpicking you or anything like that or wanting you to be perfect or anything like that, but it's sort of like looking out for you in a way. I just saw 555 on the timer, so there's something about this person, something about change happening. What does that mean, Spirit? Something about a change happening in your connection, a significant change, but a good change. And I think this has already been happening. And it is time. It is time for change to happen right now. So, what I'm basically seeing is you are reaching a stage within your connection where it's becoming more serious. So, what Spirit is showing me is Let me just describe what I'm seeing here. Just give me a minute to describe everything because there's a lot coming through. So, when you start the beginning of your relationship and you find your person attractive and it's the honeymoon phase and there's so much passion. You can't keep your hands off each other. You want to see each other all the time. There is so much sexual chemistry, right? That's usually what happens in the beginning stages of relationships. And then eventually the honeymoon period fades. You start to see maybe not each other's flaws, but you start to see the other person and everything that they are. And then you start to see things that maybe you like, you dislike in your person. And then there comes a phase within the relationship where things get a little bit hard and challenging, where you have to sort of figure out the dynamic you're having together. And it can be even more challenging if we grew up in certain dynamics where we don't have healthy attachments to love. So, for example, when one partner is avoidant and the other person is anxious, that's just an example of the energy. Or when we don't have good communication styles and then we're kind of trying to find our dynamic, and it can be a little bit hard. We reach that hard stage in the relationship where the honeymoon period fades, the rose-colored glasses come off, and we start seeing the person in front of us as human as they are. But then eventually that stage dissipates if we are strong enough as a couple to learn from that hardship with the wisdom card, and we're able to strengthen our connection and bring a sense of healthiness in it and learn from the challenges that are ongoing in that stage 2 of the connection. I've actually seen psychologists talk about it, and I'm actually seeing it like in stages of the connection. So it's quite interesting how Spirit is showing me stage 1, stage 2, and then stage 3 happens when you and your partner have evolved enough, have, seen each other's flaws, weaknesses, strengths, but also the beautiful parts of each other, and you begin to accept the other person as they are without trying to change anything. And I'm not saying this person wants to change you. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm explaining the sort of phase that's happening here where, you two are learning to accept each other as you are. Flaws and all, weaknesses and all, strengths and all, but also help each other become better versions of yourself. You two are learning to better communicate, have a healthier relationship. And that takes time. It truly takes time. And then in that third stage of the connection, like I said, you have to be strong as a couple. You already have to have that stable connection to be able to make it past that hard stage where you start moving into the unconditional love phase, where it's not even about infatuation anymore or lust or any of that, where it's about, I care for this person. I will sacrifice for them because I care for them and love them. I will make sure they are okay because I love and care for them. I see them sleeping on the bed. I'm going to put the blanket over them because I want them to be warm while they're sleeping. Like, there comes a stage in the connection where the lust sort of dissipates and it becomes more of an unconditional love where we learn about each other and we understand each other, and we understand, okay, this person is like this because of their childhood and this and this and this. And we start to understand the person, and, even in phases of conflict, we understand the person and we don't necessarily see it as a bad thing, if that makes sense. I hope I'm explaining this correctly. So let's say you're in a conflict and you see that this person is acting a certain way, but you can understand that maybe their childhood brought them up like this. But I'm not saying we have to also ignore and accept bad behavior. That's not at all what I'm saying, but we start to have compassion for the other person and we start to understand why they are the way they are. And then we start to have an unconditional love for them where we just love them as they are. And then I see you two moving into this healthier stage of developing a long-term connection to each other where you are companions to each other, where you have that love for each other, where you don't even look at other people, where you don't even want other people, where you just want each other. And even if there are attractive people in the world, it's like, I only want you because I choose you. You're my person. And there's something about you two having some kind of change in your connection where you're reaching that, where you're becoming like that. And it's taken time to get here, but as time has passed and unconditional love has blossomed within your connection, a healing has blossomed towards the challenges where you can finally move past that challenging stage and move into the stage where it's peaceful and it's like we're in companionship with each other, choosing each other every day, devoting ourselves to each other every day. So I'm not going off topic, but this is what's coming up in the reading. This is why your person can't take their eyes off of you, because maybe they're seeing how your connection is changing, how it's becoming more of this unconditional love. So again, I'm not going off topic, but this is the reason why they can't take their eyes off of you. Yes, you're beautiful. Yes, you're handsome. You're attractive, whatever you resonate with. But it's not just about that. It's like they want to be stuck to you. They want to be with you. They want to choose you. That's what I'm seeing. And they don't want anybody else at all. And that's why they can't take their eyes off of you. And it's like they just want to see you happy. They just want to see you at peace, where they'll even compromise for you. And I think this person is thinking in their mind, oh, so this is what love is. Like, I've never experienced this before. This is what love is. Like, people always think love is the honeymoon phase, but this is truly what love is. It's hard work and it's commitment. So there's something about that coming through where this person's almost looking at you and staring at you and realizing, oh, this is love. I never knew this is what love felt like. So this is really cute. This is adorable. I love this reading. Let's see what else comes up. 6 of Pentacles. So, when this person looks at you, they just want to give to you. They'll just do anything to make you happy. Doesn't matter how much effort they have to put in. They want to compromise for you. They want to make you happy. And the thing is, I think you're also reaching a stage in your connection where you're letting go of the things that maybe went wrong in the connection in the earlier stages of development, where we're still learning our dynamic, where we're still learning from the sort of lessons we're going through together. Where now we don't want to hold on to those negative things that maybe happened previously in the connection, because we've both learned from it and grown, and we've both apologized and moved past that, where we're not that person anymore. You know what I mean? So it doesn't help holding on to that and keeping record of the wrongdoings anymore, because we're not doing that anymore. We're in a different stage of the connection now. So I see this person thinking like, I don't want to hold on to anything, and I hope you're not holding on to anything too from the past, because now, like I said, you're moving into a different stage of your connection where we're not holding on to past wrongdoings, where we just want to be in this love and not constantly be like, oh, you did this wrong 2 years ago, you know what I mean? And just cause more conflict. This person wants peace with you. So we have the card Union. I think this person sees you as a soulmate or some kind of deeper spiritual love. This Union card sometimes represents twin flame connections, which would make sense to me because you went through a stage of hardship and now you're coming out of that into the wisdom stage and the peace stage. So that's quite interesting. Maybe some of you were in separation from this person and you came back into union, and now it's like something has changed, but in a good way. I don't know. Just take it as it resonates, but this person feels like they've come into union with the person they're meant to be with the person they love. And they feel so many emotions towards you that can't even fully be expressed with words. It just sort of takes over their whole being. But it can only be expressed through the love they show you, through the things they do for you, through how they show you they love, through the little things. with the Six of Pentacles. So I think this person wants to show you that love and express that love to you through little things that matter to you and the relationship. So, if you've expressed to them that if saying sorry makes you feel loved and makes you feel safe in the connection, then they're going to do that for you, even if it's hard for them. If it's them putting an effort through different means, like, for example, silly example, household chores. Even if they've had a long day at work and they're tired, if doing that for you will make you happy, they'll do that. So there's something about that coming through in the connection where it's like they will want to do little things for you to make you happy, even if it takes a lot of effort. That's what the Six of Pentacles is about: generosity, giving with an open heart. So this is why they can't take their eyes off of you, because it's like, I finally found the love of my life and I want to do these things for them. I want to make them feel special. And that's what they're thinking when they can't take their eyes off of you. So now let's take a look at your oracle cards. And I just saw 222 on the clock. So 12222 on the clock. So there's something about this person feeling like they're meant to be with you, like this is just some kind of spiritual connection with the Union card even. Like, even the things you went through that were hard and uncomfortable in your connection, they're thinking maybe we were meant to go through that to evolve and help each other see things from different perspectives. So Larimar, Neptune, and perspective. And when we look at Neptune in a love reading, Neptune is the higher octave of Venus, if I'm not mistaken. So it's more of a spiritual type of love. Venus is like a love, but then Neptune is like more of a spiritual type of love, more of an unconditional type of love. And I think this person has started to change their perspective of what love is because of you, because of the love you two share together. And it is pretty emotional. I think this person feels a lot of emotions towards you. But it's so interesting that you chose the Larimar crystal and the Larimar card came out. That to me is just crazy. Let's see what else comes up. And the number 22 is there. We have Super 7, Alrisha Star, and Direction. And we have Pink Amethyst, Soul Star, Chakra, and Divine Love. Another card of Divine Love. That's beautiful. So you have two confirmations here that this person loves you on a soul level, on an unconditional spiritual type of level where they view you as their divine love, and that's why they can't take their eyes off of you. Because they just feel so connected to you on a soul level. And they haven't felt this way towards anyone before. And with the Direction card, it's like, there are plenty of people in the world, probably plenty of fishes in the sea, but I don't want anybody else except you. I only choose you. I only choose to walk a path with you. So there is a sense of real commitment here. Like, I only choose you. I only want you. And I choose to walk this path with you. So that's what I see here in your reading. This is why your person can't take their eyes off of you. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.